The New York Jets travel to the Mile High City to take on the Denver Broncos. Let's make our 5 bold predictions for this Week 5 game. Welcome back to New York Sports WickerMedia. I'm Wa2K99. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to watch these videos. New York Jets face a must-win game, no question about it. Both these teams at 1-3, but if you look at every metric, the way these teams are playing, the Jets, in my mind, absolutely are the better team as they go in to face Denver. And it's a spot that I think they know they have to take advantage of if they are going to have any kind of a season. So I've got my 5 bold predictions for this game. Let's make them right now. I predict number 1. The New York Jets will score a touchdown in the first quarter. The Jets have not scored a first quarter point this season. I predict that changes this Sunday. Number 2, I predict Zach Wilson, for an encore performance, will score 3 combined touchdowns. Might be running, might be passing. But I think Zach Wilson will have a hand in 3 touchdowns for the Jets. Number 3, I predict Michael Carter will get more touches in this game than Dalvin Cook. I think Cook is really going to be relegated to maybe a few 3 or 4 carries in this game. But I think now Nathaniel Hackett is figuring out what is working in this offense, what is not working in this offense. And I think even though breecehall is no longer on a quote-unquote pitch count, I think that Michael Carter will get a little bit of extra time on the field. Dalvin Cook's going to have to work his way back into the running back rotation. Number 4, I'm going to predict, see, I'm really starting with the offense here. I'm predicting Garrett Wilson will be held under 50 yards receiving. Now, Denver has one of the best cornerbacks in football in Patrick Surtain. No matter where Wilson goes, I think Surtain is going to stay with him. It's going to take some of the Jets' other offensive weapons like a breecehall, like an Allen Lazard, like the different tight ends that they have to help move the ball down the field. This is not a game where you can count on Garrett Wilson to carry the load from a passing perspective. So I think 50 yards or less for Garrett Wilson in this game. Of course, I want to be wrong on that. And on the defensive side, I predict the New York Jets will get 4 sacks against the Denver Broncos. Thus far, Denver has given up 11 sacks in their first 4 games. They do have some decent offensive linemen. Mike McGlinchey came over from San Francisco. He plays right tackle, although his performance has been mixed at best. You also have Quinn Miners, Lloyd Cushenberry, guys like that. But I think the Jets' defensive line can make an impact and really disrupt Russell Wilson. I predict 4 sacks in this game. As far as the score prediction goes, I think the Jets are going to do a pretty good amount on offense. Now, Denver is capable of making some big plays. They've got good depth at wide receiver, and with the Jets a little banged up at cornerback, that is the one matchup that does worry me a little bit. So I do think Denver will get a few points, but I think the Jets are just going to do better. I think Breece Hall's going to get some pretty decent runs in this game, and I think the Jets are going to take an early lead, and they're going to be able to hold Denver off enough. My final score prediction will be the New York Jets coming out with 23, and the Denver Broncos only 16. So I say the Jets win this game. They increase their record to 2-3, heading into a very challenging game at home the next Sunday against the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, those are my bold predictions for the Jets game against the Denver Broncos on Sunday. Let me see yours. Put them right down there in the comments. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll see you right back here with more content from you know where. The Wicker Chair.